So, ladies and gentlemen, the Wolves are coming in a pack. Miss Michelle Obama gave a speech at the DNC. Now, why do I call Michelle Wolf and all of them wolves? Well, let's play a clip of some of the things that she brought up during her speech.
Her story is your story. It's my story. It's the story of the vast majority of Americans trying to build a better life. Look, Kamala knows, like we do, that regardless of where you come from, what you look like, who you love, how you worship, or what's in your bank account, we all deserve the opportunity to build a decent life. All of our contributions. Now, unfortunately, we know what comes next. We know folks are going to do everything they can to distort her truth. My husband and I sadly know a little something about this. For years, Donald Trump did everything in his power to try to make people fear us. See, his limited, narrow view of the world made him feel threatened by the existence of two hard-working, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black.
There you go, pulling the race card.
Our health care, taking away our freedom to control our bodies, the freedom to become a mother through IVF like I did, those things are not going to improve the health outcomes of our wives, mothers, and daughters. Shutting down the Department of Education, banning our books, none of that will prepare our kids for the future. Demonizing our children for being who they are and loving who they love, look, that doesn't make anybody's life better.
Demonizing our children is what Michelle said. Michelle also put out the race card. Listen, it doesn't matter if Trump was white, brown, yellow, or orange. Michelle and Kamala and all of them, what they are about, what their agenda is, what their policies are, what they are in agreement with is complete evil. I don't care if they were running against Trump or anybody else, okay? And this is coming from a young black man, okay? What they are doing, the things that they are with, is complete evil. Now, what am I talking about? You heard her say they're demonizing our children because of what our children want to do and who they want to love. She's talking about if they want to change who their gender is. That's what she's talking about. She's okay, just like Biden was, with a 7-year-old changing their gender. Now, you trying to tell me that's not wicked? I don't care if you like Michelle Obama like you like cupcakes. If you can't see that that's wicked, you're blind. Blind and ridiculously veiled. How do I know that's true? Well, let's see a little bit of her interview with Dwayne Wade's son that decided to change his gender.
Fine. What do you want to know? What do you want to talk about?
Yes, I actually do want to talk to you about. I wanted to ask you one question about your book, which, by the way, I have read and I love it. Divine. And yes, so I wanted to ask you, what advice do you have for teens who want to be themselves and thrive like you have and currently are?
Well, like you have and currently are, you know? I mean, I am just so proud of you, being just an amazing role model and embracing.
Guys, this is child abuse. I don't care if you like Michelle Obama like you like chocolate Twix. This is child abuse. She called this child a role model. Now listen, I have nothing against Dwayne Wade's son. I have nothing against his child. It's these individuals that instead of saying, no, that's not what you are, listen, you need to come out of that. Let's talk about it. Try to communicate with them. See what the issue really is. See what the root really is. Instead, you're coming into agreement with it. Why? Because they want confusion on the earth. They're in agreement with wickedness. That's why she can say believe Dwayne Wade's child was 12 years old right here. very, very young, telling his child that they are a role model because they decided to change their gender and come out in the public with it. And you think that's not evil? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Your truth, right? You're already doing this, so maybe this is for some other young people that are listening.
I feel.
But let me just
I need
say,
help.
it does take time to know what your
Boy, oh boy. You're already living your truth. Listen, God made man and woman. God did not make a mistake on that child. God did not make a mistake on me or make a mistake on you. You are created exactly how God wanted you to be created for what you're meant to do on earth to be done. For your purpose to be done. He's created you exactly how you were meant to be created for your purpose to be done. It wasn't a mistake. Now you have the child saying, you know, you're thriving, and you know, there's different people who think Michelle was actually a guy. Why they think things like that? Because of things like that interview where the child was saying, you thriving, how do I, this and that. Also the Joan Rivers thing.
Mr. Rivers, how are you? You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday. Is this like a new cottage career move for you?
I am so excited.
Okay.
And I should do very well because I don't charge.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman
we already
president?
have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a trans.
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. It's okay. She does this.
So you have Joan Rivers right there calling Michelle trans. And am I not mistaken, but Joan Rivers' life ended after that interview, not too long. She also said Obama was gay. Not too long after that, you got different information from a man named Larry Sinclair, I believe his name was, coming out about Obama. Saying he picked him up in a limousine. I believe he said he picked him up in a limousine. There's a whole interview with him online talking about his love affair with Obama. He remembers dates. He remembers times. He remembers everything on point. The same story he had back in the day about Obama. He has the exact same story today. Could it be true? I'm not knocking it. Could Michelle be a dude? I'm not saying I believe that or not believe that. I don't have solid proof to say Michelle Obama's a guy. There's not people like Larry Sinclair coming out saying, yeah, this is a dude. But Joan Rivers did. She said Obama was up that alley. And it's no surprise if it is true, because Obama didn't do anything when it comes to minorities. He did something when it came to the LGBT.
I believe strongly in stopping laws designed to take rights away and passing laws that extend equal rights to gay couples. It's about our common humanity and our willingness to walk in someone else's shoes. To imagine losing a job not because of your performance at work, but because of your relationship at home. And that's why I continue to speak about the importance of equality for LGBT families.
We're pulling out the receipts, ladies and gentlemen. Are you seeing them? Take a look. Are you seeing them? He didn't do nothing for minorities. He didn't do nothing for the blacks, the browns. He didn't do nothing for them. So what makes you think their little speeches nowadays, because they swing their hair and they twist their hips, that they're going to do something for you and your community? Because they throw out words like the block and hot sauce, that they're going to do something for you and your community. How many years do you have to be fooled? How many elections do you have to be fooled before you actually realize, oh, they're fooling me. They're saying what I want to hear so I can vote them in just so they can do what they want to do? How many years? foolish ones. How many years is it going to take for you to know? How many? These people quote Malcolm X. What did Malcolm X have to say about these people? Let's check it out.
There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox. And a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf. You can see the wolf coming. You know what he's up to.
So Malcolm is saying these people are wolves in sheep's clothing. Takes me back to the beginning of this video. What did I say? The wolves are coming in flocks. They're coming in groups. They're coming together. The Obamas, the Clintons, the Rothschilds, the Soros, the Bidens. Boy, oh boy, am I hitting it? The Harris, the Gates. They're not going to like this video. They're not going to like this video. They're not going to like this video. Are you seeing it yet? They do the same thing every election. They start race pandering. They start trying to make you hate somebody, saying that they're racist, saying that they want to do this, they want to do that. They start making up lies about this person. Right now, they have a whole thing saying that Trump's trying to do this thing called Project 2025. Yet Trump said that's not his thing. Literally said it. Wrote it down, said it. They still keep saying it because nobody's paying attention on the other side on what they're saying. So they're going to believe whatever they hear. Lord have mercy. These people are pushing anti-God. They're pushing lawlessness. And if you don't see that, I pray you get in your prayer closet. Because if these people take over again, it's going to be a lot worse than this last 4 years. You see all the millions of immigrants that came into this country? Oh, it's going to be a lot worse. You think that bad things have happened already? Oh, it's going to get a lot worse. If these people get back in office, it's going to be very, very bad. Mark my words. I'm praying it doesn't happen. But if it does, out of people's ignorance, they're placing judgment upon themselves. I pray it doesn't happen, though. May the Lord intervene. Hallelujah. God bless. Shalom.